Welcome to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage, and today we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin. Let's get into the price action and see what's going on. What we were talking about previously, we are looking for the potential of actually setting up for a fourth wave here and actually coming back up into this channel. So we've done that. Now the question is this completed or is this actually turning into something else here? So what I want to see here is whether we're actually starting to form some five-wave structure to the downside. So this target range would be here on this 26,922 to this 26,597. It is, however, possible that we could still be within a bigger corrective structure here, where basically we have this as an A wave, we've got B wave now, and then we're going to see a pushback to the upside in a C wave, or a W, an X, and a Y. So this could potentially still bring us up into these higher ranges, 28,378 to this 28,780 area. So this could still actually bring us up into these zones here and could be looking for this fourth. The fact that we've actually interacted with this channel is going to be important here. I want to see whether we can actually come back up, get a rejection, and then look to fall off and form additional, structure to the downside. So this is the one way we're looking at it, and we're looking at the potential of this being a couple of things. So within this, we can also argue that, to the downside here, what we could have had is rather something different, where we have something like this as an expanding diagonal. It's not my favorite interpretation, but if we do break to the upside here and look to retest this zone of this 29,967 to this 28,976, this could be potentially what is going on. What I would want to see here then is to see a three-wave move to the upside, potentially looking to target out this area. So this could then actually lead us to, come back down one more time in a C wave where this is A, B, and C. Or alternatively, this could be setting up for a bigger drop where this is basically a wave one, two. We're looking for a bigger third wave towards this 24,819. And then we'd be looking for a fourth wave up and an additional fifth wave here. So this would be looking for lower targets towards this 24,835 to this 24,213 area. So this is something we just need to keep an eye on. Like I said, it's not my preferred count here, but it is still technically a possible count. So we need to just see how this plays out. The alternative is that what we could have is within this structure, we are still looking for this additional blue fourth wave here, which would mean that we actually have a fifth wave, another fourth wave, and then another fifth wave, which could look to take us down towards this 26,360 to this 25,907 area. So the key thing within this is if we do move back above this zone of this 29,096, it would invalidate this fifth wave. But I wouldn't want to see this get much higher than this 28,766 anyway, because that would be a 50% retracement of this wave three. And typically speaking, these fourth waves will finish below this zone. So this is something that I would be keeping an eye on. This 28,370, which is a 382, would actually tie into this previous fourth wave structure here. So that could be quite an interesting zone if we do look to push up one more time here as an ABC. So within this, we'd be looking for an additional fourth and a fifth. What we need to be careful of here is until we actually start to take out some of these key highs, there is still the potential that we could have something far more bearish playing out here, where we have the bigger extension, where we could set the up be still within a bigger third wave here. And this could mean that our third wave is actually going to look to push us sort of down much deeper, where we look at this as a 1-2, potentially another 1-2 here, and then looking for continuation down. So this would have a series of ones and twos within here. And what this could mean is that if we get a direct drop towards this 26,139, we could actually see additional legs to this, where this becomes a fourth wave to the upside, an additional fifth wave, which would then make this all 1, 2, 3. We get another fourth and a fifth, then we get another fourth and a fifth. And this would all be within this third wave. Then we'd still have to count the fact that we have the potential of another 1, 2 here. So be 3, 4, 5, another fourth and a fifth, which could look to bring us back into this lower channel line down here. So this is just a more bearish thing that we need to be careful of. Okay, so basically with this, we're looking for the internals to do a couple of things here. So this is what I'm keeping an eye on. If we do look for a breakout here, what I would want to do is maintain this 27,330. If we fail to hold this zone, technically speaking, if we do manage to hold this 27,140 area, we could still have this as a 1 and a bigger 2 here, but we wouldn't really want to come down much deeper than this area here of this 27,297. If we start to break that zone, potentially this this becomes less likely to see continuation. But really, for as long as we hold this 27,141 area, we can look for that potential of an extension. So looking at this current move, we only have three-way structure here to the downside, and we are holding this low currently of this 27,330. If we develop a five-way move to the upside here, which actually targets out this 28,447 area, what this could then mean is that we could start to see this play out as a bigger five-way move, where this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would all become 1, 2, 3. We'd get an additional fourth and a fifth. So this could look to actually push us up towards that 29,101 area to this 28,879 zone. So this could bring us back into some of this previous structure here if we do see this play out. If we do get a break to the upside here, what I would then be looking for is to see whether we find support again. And I'll be looking to see whether we form this as an A, a B, and a C, and then we get a bigger rejection off that point, or whether we form something like this as a 1, 2, and then we start to actually break away from this area. Though the internal counts are suggesting that we should be seeing lower prices coming still, we need to just be aware that there is always a potential we could look to turn around because of that alternative way of counting this move. So we were talking about this yesterday, and we actually came down pretty much bang on to that 1-to-1 of that 27,319. So within that now we've got the potential of this being an ABC pattern to the upside. This could then become a B wave here, and we could still see a C wave to the upside. So that C wave 1-to-1 would actually be here at this 28,175 area. This could mean that, this could still have a leg to the upside here. Whether this is a W, an X, and a Y is yet to be known. If we get a five-wave move up, it'll be a C wave. If it's a three-wave move up, it could be a Y wave. So this is still viable. If we are looking at this still as being within a correction, it is still possible that we could actually take this low. So we need to bear that in mind. This whole move could be A to the upside. Sorry, this could be A to the upside. This could be A, B, and C as a flat, potentially. And then we could see the C wave up. It is also possible this is A. We could see a three-wave move down, which actually takes this low. And then, we get a bigger flat correction here. Because we're looking for a fourth wave, this is something we have to just always be aware of. We could see something like this play out, where we have this as a bigger flat. If we do have this play out, what I would be looking out for as a potential area for this B wave would actually be looking for this zone between this sort of 27,140 to this lower end here, this 26,818. So this 1.382 lower down here is a common zone that we actually target out with B waves if they're going to be an expanding flat. So this would be something that I'll be keeping an eye on. If we get a three-wave move to the upside here, what this could then mean is that we're going to see that potential to break down one more time into this area and then reverse to the upside and potentially take this high again of this A wave, which is sitting here at this 28,000 zone. So this is something, we need to be aware of. It's still possible as a B wave, sorry, as a fourth wave, because fourth waves can get quite complex and, quite tricky to figure out as they're developing. It is still possible that it's completed here and we could look to break down. So that breakdown would look something like this. So what I want to see here for further confirmation is that we could actually push down towards this 27,272. What I'd want to see here is basically some continuation where this becomes another 1, 2 within this. This becomes 3, this 4. That's, you get a fifth wave down towards the zone of this 27,272. Then looking for a three-wave move up and an additional drop potentially to this 27,222 to this 27,145 area. If we do break down like this could then start to become either A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, which could look to take us down to some of these key levels that we're talking about as a flat, or alternatively, this could actually be starting to become a bigger five-wave move, which could look to bring us down into those fifth wave targets, where this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this is going to be important within the structure here as to whether we actually break back above this high point here at this 28,000 zone. If we break back above that, then I would be looking for that fourth wave rejection. So all of this is looking for that potential of either being a bigger flat correction here, where we have this as an A, a B, and a C. So some of those key targets that we talked about previously was that's 26,061 to this 25,355 area. And another key one was this 25,747. So there's a little bit of a cluster here that we have some zones that we could actually look to potentially come down and target out. If we do come down into this zone and we target out these areas, what we'd be needing to look out for is whether this becomes an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave to the upside, or whether this could actually become a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we continue to the upside in a bigger way. So this is what we're going to have to be watching out for reversal here. If we get 5-wave sequences starting to develop off these lows, this could then mean that we're actually starting to extend out again, and we could be looking for a bigger third wave here. So this is going to be the key thing within this structure. The alternative way we were talking about this was actually that rather we have something like this, where we have a completed move into the high. If this is the case and we want to talk about bullish potential, we would be looking at this potentially as being an A wave, looking for a B wave, and then seeing that C wave down in towards this zone. Typically speaking, of this 24,631 to this 21,594 area. This would mean that we would be looking for, an A, a B, and a C. We haven't got any sort of clarity that this is completed, so we need to be aware this could still be looking to complete further down as an A wave, and then we'd have to go from that point to see whether we look for that continuation. What we do need to be careful of if we do start to break down in a bigger way is, like we talked about previously, it is possible that within this structure we could have a bigger move like this, where this is basically an ABC to the upside, and we have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a B wave, this is a C wave, and that's actually completed. And that could then mean that we could see lower lows come into play and actually look to potentially target out down lower here towards this 13,397 to this 10,604 area. So this is still viable. Need to be careful. The alternative way we can look at this is that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that's actually a 5-wave move completed. If this is the case, what we could see then play out is the potential that we might actually see a retracement deeper down here towards this 21,830 to this 18,109 area. So if we do start to form deeper moves here, potentially, and lose this low, which is sitting here at this 19,549. I wouldn't really want to see this come down lower than this 18,109 area. If we start to lose this, we really start to put stress on the idea of this looking to actually continue to the upside from this point, and then we'd have to rely on that bearish counter coming into play. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and leave us some feedback down below. Also in the description, you'll find a link to the Discord. Come check it out, it's free to join. As well as that, you'll find affiliate links for both PrimeXBT and BYBIT down there, both great exchanges that we use on a regular basis. If you do not have an account, using the affiliate link does help support the channel, and we do appreciate it. So everyone, have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.